Welcome to The Explainer. Today we're diving into one of Vedic astrology's most powerful and, let's be honest, most misunderstood forces, Rahu.
So which is it? Is Rahu some kind of cosmic wrecking ball that's just here to mess up your life? Or is it a secret ticket to global fame? Well, the truth, as it usually is not at either extreme. It's all about understanding the energy itself.
The way I see it, Rahu is like pure, high-voltage energy. It can power an entire city, or it can cause a massive blackout. So let's get into it and learn how we can actually ground that current.
To really get a handle on Rahu, we have to start at the beginning. We need to understand what it actually is, both as a point in the sky and as a powerful symbol in mythology.
Okay, first things first. Rahu is not a physical planet. You can't look through a telescope and see it. It's actually a mathematical point in space, a shadow point, really, where the moon's orbit crosses the sun's path. And this is exactly where eclipses happen, which is a perfect metaphor for how Rahu works. It obscures, it intensifies, and it can completely change the whole script in an instant.
Now, what's really fascinating to me is how this ancient idea governs our most modern experiences. I mean, Rahu is the energy behind AI and the illusion of a perfect life on social media. It's that drive for foreign travel, and it's the shock of sudden viral fame. It just amplifies whatever it touches, whether that leads to brilliant innovation or pure obsession.
To really get Rahu's whole deal, we have to look at its origin story. And it comes from this fantastic myth about a cosmic tug-of-war between the gods and the demons, all of them fighting to get their hands on the nectar of eternal life.
So, in the middle of all this chaos, a demon named Svarbhanu gets this clever idea. He disguises himself as a god and sneaks into the line because he's absolutely desperate for a taste of that immortal power.
And this moment right here perfectly explains Rahu's whole dynamic. Just as he takes a sip, Vishnu slices his head off, but it's too late. That nectar has already made his head immortal. So that head becomes Rahu, forever chasing worldly satisfaction with this insatiable hunger, but with no body to ever feel truly full. This one event creates this fundamental axis in Vedic astrology. You've got Rahu, the head, pulling us towards the future, towards worldly cravings, and then you've got Ketu, the body, pulling us back towards our past karma and spiritual release. It's this constant cosmic tug-of-war between wanting more and learning to let go.
Right, so this built-in tension, this insatiable hunger, this is exactly why Rahu has such a feared and misunderstood reputation.
When Rahu's raw energy just takes over, it can feel like you're living in this fog that just won't lift. This is where we see the connection to obsession, addiction, scandals, and, taking those unethical shortcuts because the desire for the goal just completely consumes everything else. So here's a crucial point. When you hear the term Rahu dosh, it's not some kind of mystical curse. It's just a way of describing a pattern of these difficult experiences showing up again and again in someone's life, especially when Rahu's astrological periods are active. But, and this is a big but, that is only half the story. Because when that same high-voltage energy is channeled in the right way, Rahu becomes this incredible engine for unbelievable success in our modern world.
This is the Rahu that fuels breakthroughs in tech and AI. It's the energy that can give someone a massive public platform and viral growth. It's the force that opens doors to international careers and opportunities. It's the master of taking strategic risks and doing that deep, investigative work that changes things.
Which, of course, brings up the big question. How can you tell which way this high-voltage energy is flowing in your life? Is it creating chaos, or is it building your future?
Okay, let's get practical. Think of this next part as your own personal user manual for figuring out and, more importantly, managing your Rahu energy.
Now, you don't have to be a professional astrologer to get a feel for this. Sure, in a birth chart, you'd look at where Rahu is placed. It tends to do better in parts of your chart that have to do with ambition and growth. But you don't even need a chart for the most important test, the real-world test. Just ask yourself, when things are moving fast in your life, does it feel like you're expanding with a purpose, or does it just feel chaotic and totally out of control? And here are 3 simple but really powerful ways to ground that energy. Number 1, practice radical honesty. Rahu thrives in confusion and fog. Truth just cuts right through it. Number 2, practice digital hygiene. Rahu basically rules the internet, so scheduling your social media time and avoiding all that outrage content really helps calm its chaotic side. And 3, find a way to serve. It redirects all that ambition towards something bigger than just yourself.
Now, what if you want to actively use Rahu's power? You have to fight its natural tendency for vague daydreams. So don't just say, I want a new job. Get super specific. I want to land a senior developer role with a European tech firm in the next 90 days. Then build real-world credibility. Use testimonials. Use data. Turn that illusion into solid proof. And maybe most important of all, anchor every single vision with a concrete, real action step you can take today.
At the end of the day, Rahu's immense power isn't good or bad. It's just a magnifier of your intention. The outcome depends entirely on the direction we point it. And that leaves us with one final, crucial question we should always ask ourselves when we're chasing a big dream. What would the ethical version of this success look like?